friends, I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. I'm here because I have some mail to open and I want to show you guys what I got. And also we're going to do a tutorial. So hang on after we're done going through my mail and stick around and we'll make something pretty. I'll be right back. Okay friends, so I have something from Silver Silk and More. I have something from Karman Jewelry. And I have something from the Bead Obsession. So let's see what we have. The Silver Silk and More, I think, is possibly a giftie because my order was just placed over the weekend. Look at how he's, you know, he does things so fancy. And I never want to like tear it because it's so beautiful. I should tell him I want a sticker, like if he'd just send me a random sticker in my box so I can put it on my cup. All right. Oh, nice. So he sent me some of the new leather cord. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. Ooh, I like this. So it's black leather cord with the black silver silk over it. I love this. Or is that like a steely gray underneath there? Anyway, it's one of the new colors. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's going to be nice in both women's and men's designs. So this is going to be really nice and going to make some men's jewelry too. So I like that. Thank you, Nile. And then I had mentioned to him, I said, I really need to go because I told him I didn't get a chance to watch the live show like while it was live, and I'm like, oh, I'm really interested in getting one of those little mini jewel looms. And he's like, oh, I'll just send you, she sent me like an extra free one, I'll just send it to you. And I'm like, oh, so sweet. So thank you, Nile. So let's go ahead and put it together so we can take a look at it real quick. So you gotta pop it out and it tells you where to put it. A goes with A. So this is a nice little lightweight one. And this one is meant that you can do your silver silk in it because it has like the wider like little cutouts here. So we might have to plan a little session of doing like a wrap bracelet or something. This is really cool. I think, does it go this way? No, we must go this way. Yeah. Okay, and then once you have them on, and then you can put your silver silk through here. Nice. This is cool. So yeah, we'll have to try to do a little wrap bracelet. I'll have to see what I get and everything, and I'll plan that out so that we can do one. I'll have to make one first because I'm not great at it. So I'll have to play around with it and do that first. But there's that. Thank you so much, Nile. That is so sweet. I'm going to put that right back in here, and then I'll put it away when I'm all done with everything. All right, let's get that closed up. Put that aside. Next thing is from Karman Jewelry. I was watching the Seed Bead Saturday a couple Saturdays ago, and she was on there, and she was showing her new seed bead mix, and I had to go grab it because the colors were just like spot on to what I wanted. And then, like I said, I saw some I saw some earrings that she had made over there, and I had to get them. They were so cute. Look at, she wraps them up so sweet. Oh my gosh. I just love her. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. I don't want to mess it all up. Oh, look. Little box. She's so professional. With her little stamp. See, look at these, you guys. Aren't those cute? Oh my gosh. Aren't these adorable? I love these little posts. Oh my gosh. I fell in love with these when I saw them. They were just so darling. So stinking cute. So I actually bought 2 pairs because I bought one in a different color. So let me show you that one. I know you guys are probably like, just cut it. I don't wanna. What if I want to use this twine for something crafty? Which I know I can. I plan on doing some fun stuff for the holidays with all the wine corks that I've been saving over the years. So I'm gonna make some little ornaments. All right. These are even cuter in person. Look at these. Oh my gosh, look at these little yellow ones. These are so stinking cute. Carol, I love these so much. I am so glad that I found those on your site. They are so stinking adorable. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to decide if I want to be like selfish and keep both pairs for myself or gift a pair to a friend. I don't know. All right, so we keep tissue paper in these parts. Definitely keep that. Definitely keep this. Put that in my keep pile. All right, so let's see. I believe the earrings. Aw. So, yeah, the earrings, I believe those were only like $15 a pair, which is really good for being what that, you know, that those are handmade. Like, I mean, those are like time intensive, or at least they look time intensive to me. So let's check out this bead mix. I think you guys will like this. Any of you who did not get to see the bead mix during the live, here it is. It's really pretty. I will link her store. I'll link Silver Silk and More. I mean, these are filled up. Silver Silk and More, Carmen, and the Bead Obsession in the description of this video. Oh yeah, look at these. Look at these colors, you guys. Aren't those beautiful? I mean, you got orange, you got green, you got a deep blue, you got a light blue, you got brown, you got ivory. This is a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Love it. I'm gonna have to make something with this real soon. It might involve the silver silk that I just got. I need to do this over something. Hold on. Yep, and that is why. Because I just make a mess. Oh, look at the colors. It looks like confetti. I love it. Oh, it's so pretty. You know, some of these artists out here have like such an eye for color. I mean, this palette right here is just right up my alley. She really filled this tube, you guys. Like, I don't know if I can get the top back on. Like, I don't know how she filled it so full. Oh my gosh, Carol. Thank you so much. Look at that. Beauty, 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 beauty. Okay, so next, let's go ahead and, whoops, save this. We'll go ahead and grab my stuff from the Bead Obsession because they release new products like all the time. And it's always just really, really exciting. And I can't contain myself. This one feels hefty. So let's go ahead and open it. And then I turned around and placed a second order, you guys. Oh. Okay. Nope, nothing left in there. Okay, good deal. All right, so this is my invoice. And just to give you guys a heads up on what I spent $55, which I saved some money with my coupon. I saved $7.60. And I didn't have to pay shipping because anything over $35 is free shipping. which is really awesome because you don't get that everywhere. All right. Here's the opening to this. I really would like to save this. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we definitely reuse stuff around here because packing supplies can be pricey. So, you know, your packing supplies and whatever you bought from me could have came from somebody else. Could have been a hand-me-down packing supply. All right, so let's see what we have. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get my invoice open so I can tell you guys what everything is. Oh yeah. These were like such a find. Okay, so first are these 10 millimeter frosted AB round beads, and these are in the lilac luster. These were $3.20 after my coupon. They were $3.99 before my coupon. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's like matte and luster. Like I had no idea these even existed. And they had a couple colors. So I bought the turquoise ones too. Or these are dark sea green is what they're called. But look at these. Look how they just like glow. Aren't those pretty? I thought these would be really fun to do something with. What? I have no idea yet. But we'll figure something out, I'm sure. And then this one might be on the next page. Yeah, this is the striped Java glass beads. And this is a 24-inch strand. So it's a long strand. It was $7.49, but I got it for $6. Isn't this pretty? It's got like the reddish orange stripes. And I love how all the beads are like different. And I think that's what I really like about the Java glass. They're handmade. They're so cool. Absolutely love a good trade bead. So these are beautiful. All right. And then we have our other little bag here. Grab a strand out. All right, so we got this. Okay, so this is a 6.0 aged dark ice Picasso check glass seed bead. It's they're like a tube. There's like tubes and rounds. Okay, so it's like a mixture, which I thought was super cool. You guys know how much I love that. But this is a 22-inch strand, and look at all these like 6.0 seed beads on here. So you got some rounds, you got some like kind of funky cut like tubes and cube shape kind of. They're just really cool. You have some cylinders. I don't know. I saw this and I'm like, man, that is really cool. And look at how good it looks with these blue beads. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? All right, then we have, okay, 6x8, is this one? Yeah, this is the 6x8 mercury washed yellow ivory fire polish. And these are 6x8, you get 25 beads, but aren't these beautiful? Look at that sparkle and shine. Those were really pretty. These end up costing me only $5.24. Really good quality check glass. These are, you get 12 beads, and they're 12x8, those elongated rice barrels. These are silver mercury washed ivory fire polished faceted ovals. Aren't those pretty too? Love those. Those were $4.12 after my coupon. And then these were actually in, I think the boho box. I think. Don't quote me on that. So these are 8mm gold line crystal AB fire polished rounds. These I ended up only paying $3.28 for. These are just gorgeous. I love a lined bead, like copper lined or gold lined or something like. I just love a lined bead. Look at this. Even just this pile, it all goes like so perfectly together. This one is, okay, these are 8mm gold etched baby blue antique cut rounds. These were $3.22 for me. Their original price was $4.29. These are 3x5 gold washed etched blue aqua fire polished rondelles. And these little babies, there's 30 of them on here. And these were $2.72 after my coupon. Love them. These are okay, these are the cream opalite. Oh, you know what? I messed these up. This is the cream opalite fire polish rondelle beads. And then these are the, where'd it go? These are the mercury washed yellow. I'm sorry, I got them messed up. But anyway, so these are the yellow, these are the opalite, but both are just gorgeous. Then we have takes me a second, guys. Okay, so we have 10 of these 13x10 bronze washed matte turquoise Saturn beads. Aren't these pretty? Look at how gorgeous they are. Like, the washing is like perfect on these beads. Like, there is not a single one of these beads that is not just completely perfect. Aren't these gorgeous? Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't shopped there yet, you're going to want to give it a look. All right, then we have some melons. So we have 12mm opal silver Picasso round melon beads. And I got 6 of them. Aren't those beautiful? You guys, this was such an amazing assortment. I don't have anything like any of these other ones on here. Like, the only one I had before was this. And I don't have, nothing else is duplicated in my stash. This is all like one of a kind for me. I just didn't have any of this stuff. So like, I needed it, right? So, but anyway, yeah, so I'm super excited about it. It's gorgeous. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to pick this up. I'm going to put it on our mat. Just like this. All right, and let's take a peek and see what we want to do here. So I absolutely love this. I think this is probably my favorite strand right now out of all of these things in here. And I know that seems so weird, you guys, right? Because you're like, really? Seed beads? That's your favorite strand? But look at it. It has so much personality. It has so much like going on with it. Like, I feel like I just want to restring it exactly the way it is. And I kind of feel like I want to use these, but then I keep thinking about that loom that I just got, and I wonder if I could do a wrap bracelet with these, so I kind of don't want to use it yet. So I'm going to hang on to that, okay? We're going to hang on to that one. But we are going to make a gorgeous bracelet. So I think I want to use, I think I want to use this really pretty light purple. And I think we're going to put some turquoise beads with them. Thinking that maybe this one, because we need like a little bit shinier. So I think these will look beautiful together. So I think we're going to make a bracelet. I think that's going to be our best bet here. All right, so I'm going to clean up the rest of the stuff I have going on, and I will be back. Okay, friends, I went and grabbed a few things too. So I got my lobster and my ring for it. I have a oval jump ring for my charm that I pulled from my stash. I also have the Soft Flex in medium and we're using the fluorite color. And I have some really nice gold spacers, and these spacers came from one of my subscription boxes, the boho one from the Bead Obsession. So we have all these things, and we're gonna make something beautiful. So let's go ahead and cut these apart. Not sure how many we're gonna need of each, but we're just gonna cut some things apart here. There we go. Oops. And we'll just pull some of these off. So we got some matte, we got some shiny, we got some gold, we've got all kinds of beautiful things. Look at how pretty these colors look together. All right, so we need to make our bracelet. So I'm gonna pull some of this off. I'm gonna measure with my wrist, and then I'll let you know how much I cut off here. Put this back together so it doesn't unravel on me. This was basically my ordering weekend, guys, because I finally ordered my crimp tubes from Softlex as well, and I just had to catch up on getting some stuff. I ordered some shipping supplies because I got wiped out. So this is 10 inches of bead stringing wire. All right, so I'm trying to think of how I want to make this. If I want to like probably have like the purple all at one end here. Like this. And I think I might want to put my charm like somewhere in here. So let's go ahead and put that on its jump ring. Oh, you know what? Let's put on a couple of these little spacer beads real quick. So let's do like this in between, because then we'll just do 3 more of these. Man, these are so cool. I'm so glad I saw these on their site. Oh my gosh. And then we'll put a spacer bead at the end here, just like that. Okay. And then since we have that part, and I'm trying to debate if I want to do like these next and then finish with these, which I think that's what I want to do. And just kind of make it like a color block type situation. I think that would be really cool. So let's put this on. And then we can put these on. And I want to put, I think I want to put a spacer between each one of these too. Just because I like the way they stand out. And they're going to be kind of like our center of our bracelet. So put these last 2 on here. Just thinking about it, I hope I cut enough off. If not, I might have to do jump rings on the ends, because I forgot like some of these are bigger and they take up more room. Let's put this on here like that. I'm afraid I'll lose my my crimp tubes inside these. They have a nice large hole, which I appreciate, but I think I might lose my crimps. So I'm wondering if I do it like this, and then if I take these and just do like a few on each side without the spacer at the end. Let's see how big this is on my wrist. Ooh, I just spotted, I have really nice toggle clasps. I think we're gonna use that instead. All right, so looks like I could honestly go like one more bead on each side. Ooh, ooh. Probably one more bead on each side. Unless, you know what? I'm not gonna do one more bead on each side because honestly, it'll probably end up being too big then. So I think what we'll do, I forgot I had these from Danielle's shop. These are really, really nice. I think these are some of the ones that she gets from her one vendor that's in Greece. So let's just see. So if I use like a 4mm jump ring, that should probably be good. So I think that's what we'll end up doing. I have some of those right here. Move my other stuff out of the way. There's 2 right there. And then I need my crimps. There we go. Yeah, I've been buying a lot of my toggles from Danielle's shop because they are just such great quality. Just absolutely fabulous quality. And you may not get like a bulk of them, but they're going to be really nice and they're going to be super beautiful. So I just think that they're a good choice. All right, so I'm going to put my crimp on here and we're just going to make our loop because we're going to be using a jump ring like I said. And so we're just going to make our loop and close the side off. And we're just going to make a small little loop there and find my magical crimpers. And we'll give it a good crimp. And there we go. Nice. Let's see if this will fit through there twice, and it does. That's perfect. I love to finish off a piece that way, that it just fits right in there. Look at this bracelet. This is going to be a gorgeous bracelet. I'm so excited. Oh, these beads are amazing. They are so amazing. Jamie, you guys do good work. You guys do really good work. Pop that in there. There we go. I wanted to go through that bead. All right. So now we can just kind of work this down, but let's make sure that it's not going to be all stiff on us because we don't want a stiff bracelet that it just ends up looking weird, right? So let's get rid of that stiffness. And we're just going to make another small little loop here with our bead stringing wire. Make sure it's about the same size and it's very close. And we do need to just pull that crimp away from our bead just a little bit, just to get our pliers in there correctly, our crimping pliers. And that way you end up with a really nice crimp. All right, let's go around. There we go. And we can trim this off. And I know you guys probably see a little gap there, but that's okay. Remember, when you are wearing it, that gap is going to fill up because you're putting it around something like this. So now you see there's no gap, okay? So it still looks really great. All right, so now let's get our clasp on. There's one. And here's the other side. Okay, so remember, I'm going to put links to everybody that I got something from today in the description of the video. I'll also link Soft Flex for the beading wire, the bead stringing wire, and for the crimps. And I'll also link Danielle Wickes's page for these beautiful closures that she has over there. So here it is, guys. Here's our beautiful bracelet. Oh my gosh, I think it's gorgeous. All right, let's put it on. Perfect. It's a little loose, which I love with this style of bracelet because I want all the sides to kind of like be shown, and it looks beautiful. So there it is. And I'll probably team this up with some other bracelets too. Like I'll do a cool little chunky stack with some alternating colors, and probably won't even match it, but it'll look good with it because that's just how I roll. All right, guys, I hope you had fun with this one. Check out the description for all the wonderful places you can visit and check out what they have. All right, guys, I'm sending you my love, and I will see you again real soon. Bye, everyone.